You guys, Red here, and today I wanted to make a short little Arc 3.0 prep guide video, just to go over all the things that you can do now in the short time that you have left. I think you've got like a couple, like 3 weeks at max to prepare for Season 18's launch. There are a couple main things you can do to prepare for Arc 3.0. Obviously, store up Glimmer so they're maxed out, so you can buy all of the new grenades and fragments and aspects. Aspects are free. So all the new fragments and the grenades that you are able to purchase from Ikora as soon as the season drops. So you have access to everything that the 3.0 class has to offer. But there's also some exotics as well as weapons that you can farm out for right now to prepare yourself for the new class update. So for Warlock, you've obviously got Crown of Tempest, where arc ability kills restore your arc abilities. This will be really good for just a general Arc 3.0 build for Warlocks. Also, you've got the Getaway Artists, where you convert your Arc Grenade into a supercharged Arc Soul. This I feel will be actually really strong, considering the fact that they may turn Arc Soul into its own aspect. So with this, you could potentially have Arc Soul without using the aspect for Arc Soul, which can end up being really strong depending on what the other two aspects are for the class. And then obviously you've got Geomags, which just extend the duration of Chaos Reach, and with all the aspects and fragments, there might be a super build that you could do with these, which could be potentially really strong, as well as Storm Dancer's Embrace will be a probably really good ad clearing build with that. So make sure if you see lost sectors available for any of these and you don't have a good pair already, go and farm them if you need something to do. Hunters, I'm not much of a hunter player, so forgive me if I miss one, but you've got Radiant Flux, Chaining Arc Staff, buffs damage, might be good. Improved skip grenades if you're a skip grenade stan. You've got the new Blight Ranger helmet, which came out this season, I believe. Oh no, it came out with Witch Queen, sorry. Attacks you direct with your arc staff deal massively increased damage and generate orbs of power. So this might be good for like a support build with arc staff. Also looks really cool. Also Raiju's Harness if you're into not consuming energy whilst blocking. And Lucky Raspberry as well, can't forget about that. Improved arc bolts if you want some better arc bolt chaining for good ad clear. Also Staria Scales are just a really good exotic anyway, so if you don't have a good pair of those, might want to go pick those up. Titans, you can do a melee build with Insurmountable Skullfort, that'll probably be really strong. Eternal Warrior, if you ever want to use this helmet. Fist of Havoc Grunting and Overshield, probably good for like a survival type build maybe. But then the main one that probably everyone will be using will be Caress of the Falling Star. We all know what this does. It will probably be the strongest exotic when Season 18 drops. So if you do not have a good roll of this, recommend that you get on that ASAP. Now for weapons, there are some exotic weapons that will probably be really good when Arc 3.0 drops. Obviously when Solar came out, a lot of people were liking Sunshot. Sunshot was just great when it doesn't really interact with Solar 3.0, but it is a good weapon either way. And if they do something similar to what they did with Void, where you can get volatile rounds, that will work with exotics. So exotics like Cold Heart, Trinity Ghoul, Risk Runner, Divinity, Symmetry, Cloud Strike, Fourth Horseman, Edge of Concurrence, and Trespasser will probably be really strong if they have a similar thing to volatile rounds within the Arc 3.0 subclass. You've also got Prospector Darcy, Wardcliff, Legend of Acreus, Anarchy, Thunderlord, and the Queenbreaker in order to have an exotic heavy, just in case there's something really broken. If you don't have any of those exotics, go and grab them if you can. And also, if you do not know, there's a website called D2 Gunsmith. This website will tell you about all different arc weapons that you could farm now. Because if they do something similar that they have done with Void, where you just apply a certain fragment to your subclass to then make arc weapons, do something funky. I don't know what it'll be, like lightning rounds or something. I don't know. These already accessible arc guns could become insanely strong. So if you like any of these weapons, or you already have a good roll on them, congrats. If you like the look of any of them, probably get to farming them, as these could be extremely strong when new season comes out. Hotheads today from Nightfalls, if you want to grab one of these, as this is actually a really good rocket launcher, can get some really cool perks and stuff. Unfortunately, we don't know what they're doing with Arc 3.0 as of the making of this video, so if they do something similar to Void, then you can farm out any of these Arc weapons and they will be really strong with next season. If they end up doing something similar with Solar, where only new Arc weapons have access to the new Arc based perk like Incandescent, but Arc obviously, and then you will not be able to farm out for any legendary weapons that can help you there. But just something to keep in mind if you're looking for stuff to do in this dry section of the current season. That's basically everything. Farm out exotics, get some Arc legendary weapons if you haven't already. Make sure your Glimmer's maxed out so you can have access to everything new with the Arc subclass when that launches next season. And yeah, that was it for the video. If you've enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.